Also, forward and IFC. And it's another one is and now here are some players for your Stephen 300. Head coach number 1 is in the company representation. Forward number 24, small forward number 60, will say. And goal number 8, that's number 11, Martin Williams. Our first is made by Dr. Brewer and Coach Video. Zhoosh versus Studio 300.
Good evening, basketball fans. Still live from the AYSN Sports Center here in Domingo in San Juan. It is time for the main event. Tuesday night double header. Our main ball game, we have Studio 300 up against Zhoosh. This is Season 7 of the Stallion Cup, brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup, as Paulo Avicilia nails the opening basket of this ball game. Jose to Martin Reyes to Nang, back to Reyes to Villavicencio. Swing basketball for the white shirts. Jose, mid-range J, that is no good. Fight for the loose ball, picked up here by Pau Avicilia. Leads the attack, Avicilia to Ian De La Paz against Reyes to Wellington Yap to Clyde C. Fernando, long three, jackpot! First three-pointer of the ball game nailed by Gian Fernando. That is brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Joining Gian Fernando in the Zhoosh starting unit are Pau Avicilia, Wellington Yap, Clyde C. and Ian De La Paz. Meanwhile, the first five for Studio 300, they have Miguel Villavicencio, Kevin Gamboa, Kiko Jose, Mike Nang, and Martin Reyes. Thus, Clyde C. extends this lead to 7-0. Early timeout requested by Studio 300. This timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. Eight and 47 remaining in the first. 7-0 start for Zhoosh. Martin Reyes down the post. Villavicencio finding Nang. Back to Villavicencio. Shot fake to Gamboa. Down the shaded lane. Gamboa will spin. Fade away J. He will be fouled. The foul will be called against number 10. That is Clyde C. That will send Kevin Gamboa to the free throw line for a pair. Our officials for this ball game, we have referees Orpilia, Alejo, and Moore officiating this contest. Both teams victorious in their tournament debuts last February 28. Studio 300 with an 84-73 win over Bridgestone. Meanwhile, Zhoosh coming away as well with a victory, 91-78 over Element Steel. Here comes Avicilia, guarded by Villavicencio. Swings the leather to Clyde C. Return pass to Avicilia. Still against Villavicencio. Forces up a shot. One-hander is good for Pau Avicilia. 4 in the ball game. 9-1 start for Zhoosh. Nang to Kiko Jose, guarded by Fernando. Mike Nang launches a 3. Too strong. Fight for the loose ball. Tracked down here by Gamboa. But pick up by Gian Fernando. Possession back here with the black shirts. Zhoosh, Avicilia, drop pass, Wellington Yap, mid-range, J, yes, God! 11-1 scoreline in favor of Zhoosh. Here comes Nang. Finds Jose. Now to Reyes. Zhoosh in the zone. Gamboa from the middle. Short jumper doesn't work. Rebound by De La Paz. Forward to Pau Avicilla. 7:25 remaining in the first. Avicilla slices from the middle. The floater doesn't work. Rebound by Martin Reyes. He finds Gamboa. To Nang. To Villa Vicencio against Pau Avicilla. Nang to Reyes. Spins. Pump fake. Reyes will miss. Rebound secured by tournament MVP. Ian De La Paz as Clyde C. lays it in. He will miss. Rebound by Reyes. Forward to Gamboa. Less than 7 remaining here in the first. Jose to Reyes. Fires a 3. Jackpot! First field goal for Studio 300. It's a 3-pointer. Nailed by Martin Reyes. That is brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Avicilla to Fernando. To Wellington Yap. Post pass to Ian De La Paz. Results to a turnover. Ball going the way of Studio 300. Here comes Kiko Jose. 11-4 lead for Zhoosh. Gamboa attacks from the left. Rotation dribble. Oh, deflected by De La Paz. Avicilla now with the ball. Pounded by Jose. Avicilla to the post. De La Paz will be fouled. The foul will be called against Mike Nang. 2 foul shots will be awarded for former tournament MVP Ian De La Paz. He finished at 12 points, 21 rebounds, and 5 assists in their February 28 victory over Element Steel. Missing though on those 2 free throws. Ball going back here to Studio 300. Nang finds Reyes. Back to Nang. Bounce pass to Gamboa. Martin Reyes, the jumper, bottom. Big man showing his shooting touch. 5 now in the ball game for Reyes. 11-6 advantage though for Zhoosh. Clyde C. Oh, down on the floor is Wellington Yap. That is a Zhoosh turnover. The second of the ball game. Ball going back to Studio 300 with 5:37 remaining in the first. Here comes Nang to Gamboa to Martin Reyes. Double team. Kiko Jose looking for Gamboa at the elbow. Guarded by C. Gamboa picks up the leather. Kick out pass. Mike Nang for 3. Jackpot! Second 3-pointer of the ball game for Studio 300. Nailed by Mike Nang. That 3-pointer is brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Fernando finding C. Attacks the baseline. Pass intended for De La Paz. That is too strong. Taken away here by Kiko Jose. 3-on-2 attack for Studio 300. Jose will be fouled. 2 foul shots will be awarded to Kiko Jose as the foul will be called against Pau Avicilla. Exactly 5 minutes remaining in the first. We have a mandatory substitution. We would like to thank our league sponsors, Jumbo Plastic Linoleum, Kaukai Thai Chicken House, AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products, and Nike Park Access. Asusen nails the second free throw. He will be replaced by Fergus Lau. Here comes JB Aliling, setting up the offense for the black shirts. Aliling looking for Jed Kotoko. Fires a long 3. That is no good. Oh, rebound was to Martin Go, but he misses on the putback. Now with Mark Gamboa. Jolo Go fires a 3. Jackpot! Third 3-pointer of the ball game for Studio 300. This time nailed by Jolo Go. His tournament debut, getting a DNP from their last ball game, making his presence felt. 2-point advantage for Studio 300. As Eugene Go forces his way to the basket, he gets a foul. The foul will be called against Mark Gamboa. Eugene Go at the stripe to shoot a pair. The first one is good. Also making baliktad. Okay, Jolo Go finished with 21 points in their first ball game. Eugene Go, on the other hand, 7 points, 10 rebounds. Yeah. In their tournament debut. Baliktad yung tingin. Mark Gamboa with a crossover. From the free throw line, the jumper, that is too strong. Rebound, ball tapped out of bounds by Eugene Go in a battle there with Carlo Poblete. The ball possession stays with Zhoosh, with Studio 300 rather. Baseline inbound, Gamboa. Looking for a target. Finds Fergus Lau, fires a three, no good. Poblete, offensive rebound. Kick out pass to Julian Gamboa. Finds Mark Gamboa. 8 seconds on the Studio 300 shot clock. Cutting is Gamboa. The hook shot goes wayward. Rebound by the boys in black. Here comes Martin Ko. On the run. Leans in. Ko will miss. Offensive board. Blocked by Poblete. The shot block is brought to you by Kaukai. Thai Chicken House. Here comes the white shirts on the attack. Jolo Go finds a gap. He gets fouled. The foul will be called against Jed Kotoko. As Jolo Go heads to the stripe. We are tied at 13. The first free throw for Jolo. That is good. 1 point lead for Studio 300. 3:26 remaining here in the first. The second foul shot for Go. That one also falls in. 2-point advantage for Studio 300. Here comes Aliling. To Kotoko. Back to Aliling. Kotoko near the elbow. Kotoko fires a three. Too strong. Rebound by Julian Gamboa. Connects with Mark Gamboa. Leading the run. Gamboa finds an opening. He will score. Mark Gamboa giving Studio 300 a 17-13 lead. Aliling to Go. 4-3. Too strong. Long bounce taken by Go. Oh, that was J. William shooting rather, who will miss as Go will be fouled on the attack. The blocking foul will be called against Julian Gamboa. Baseline inbound play for the black shirts. They are down by 4. Lim shooting at the corner to Aliling. Short stab. That won't work. Rebound by Ko. Hook shot. He will miss as well. Poblete clears the board. Forward to Jolo Go. Defended by Kotoko. Fergus Lau with a flyer. The three-pointer is a miss. Gamboa with the tap taken here by JB Aliling. Dumps a pass to Jed Kotoko. Stepping on the gas, Kotoko. Drop pass. Martin Cole score. That display is brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. Jed Kotoko connecting with Martin Cole with the basket. 17-15 lead though for Studio 300. Gamboa. Now guarded by Aliling. Bounce pass. Poblete finds Lau at the corner. Gamboa. Stutter step. Step back 3. Offline. Rebound by Eugene Go. Now to Aliling. Zhoosh down by just 2. Aliling finds daylight. Short jumper. No good. Ball taken there by Go. But a tap. Ball ends up at the hands of Mark Gamboa. Open. Jolo Go for 3. Jackpot! Another Jolo Go 3-pointer brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. 5-point advantage for Studio 300. Aliling finds Martin Ko against Poblete. Kick out pass to Aliling. Lim Chutik with a flyer. No good. Tap on the loose ball. Taken here by Mark Gamboa. Speeding things up. Gamboa needs to play. Wow. Ending up on the right side of the board. Scoring on the lane. 7-point advantage for Studio 300. Timeout requested by Zhoosh. This timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. Back to live action here. Zhoosh down by 7. Here comes Aliling. Swings a pass. Martin Ko. Return pass to Aliling. To JB Lumchutik. Bounce pass. Eugene Go. Mid-range J. Rims out. Ball is tapped. Kotoko. Offensive rebound. The floater. No good. Martin Ko. Offensive board. Recycles the possession for the black shirts. Moment score. Martin Ko with 4 in the ball game. With 40 seconds remaining here in the first. Mark Gamboa. Defended by Kotoko. Gamboa clearing space. Julian Gamboa to Lau. Poblete down the post creating space. Poblete will miss. Martin Ko with the board. Here comes the black shirts on the run. Ko colliding with Gamboa. Ko will miss. Ko offensive board. The footback missing again. Third serving. Finally falls in for Martin Ko. 22-19 scoreline. Still in favor of Studio 300. 3 seconds remaining. Gamboa, he has to fire. Gamboa twisting in mid-air. The stop is no good. And at the end of the first, it's a 22-19 advantage for Studio 300 over Zhoosh. The second quarter of this ball game when we come back. We enter the second quarter of action between Studio 300 and Zhoosh. Season 7 of the Stallion Cup presented by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum, stolen away by Ian De La Paz. Pau Avicilia back on the floor for Studio 300. Avicilia finds Wellington Yap with a shot fake. Kick out pass. Gian Fernando straight away 3. Wide left on that one. Rebound secured there by Kyle Radcliffe Ong. Mike Nang finds Kiko Jose. Back to Nang. Ong, the jumper, no good. Rebound by Gian Fernando. Forward pitch to Pau Avicilia. Stops on a dime. Bounce pass. De La Paz. Kick out. Fernando with a flyer. Short. Ball is tapped. De La Paz, offensive rebound. Dishes it out. Wellington Yap on hander short. Fernando, another offensive grab to De La Paz. To Avicilia, 8 on their shot clock. Bounce pass to De La Paz. 2, nearly stolen. C with a counter. Rebound by Gamboa. Studio 300, their turn to run. Jose, met by Avicilia. To Gamboa, jumper. No good. Rebound by Wellington Yap. Avicilia with the ball. 3-on-3 attack here. And preemptive foul will be called against Kiko Jose. Ball stays with Zhoosh. They are down 22-19. Winner of this ball game gets to improve their record to 2-0. Both teams winning in their February 28 tournament debuts as Kiko Jose finds Martin Reyes to Nang. Defended by C. Now with Jose getting that Martin Reyes screen. Jose with the bounce pass. Gamboa fed away J. No good. Another rebound for Ian De La Paz. Forward pitch. C lays it in. C will score. Mike C makes this a 1-point ball game. 8-minute mark of the second. Mike Nang. Entry pass to Martin Reyes. Tapped out of bounds by Gian Fernando. Ball stays with Studio 300. 14 on their shot clock. Gamboa to Nang. Back to Gamboa. Backing down his defender. Kick out pass. Mike Nang for 3. In and out. Rebound. Taken here by Wellington Yap with a pitch to Pau Avesilia. Looking left and right. Avesilia, runner. That is short. Ball batted around. Taken by Avesilia. Fresh 14 for the black shirts. Wellington Yap to De La Paz. Guarded by Reyes. Fernando with a flyer. No good. Rebound by Gamboa. Ball at the hands of Kiko Jose. Directing traffic for the white shirts. Bounce pass to Reyes. Against C. Reyes will be fouled. The foul will be called against Clyde C. His second of the ball game. Inbound from the baseline for the white shirts. Jose. Open three. Jackpot! Another Studio 300 3-pointer brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. This time it's Kiko Jose nailing the triple. 4-point advantage for Studio 300. Fernando against Nang with Avesilia. Back to Fernando. Bounce pass. Oh, nearly stolen. Avesilia with a save. Drop pass. Wellington Yap. Wow, jumper's gone. 25 to 23 is our scoreline. 6:49 remaining in the second. We have a timeout brought to you by Nike Park Access. Six and 45 remaining in the second. Nang finds Jose with a bounce pass to Reyes. Back to Jose. Another three. This time he will miss. Rebound secured by De La Paz. Forward pitch to Clyde C. Zhoosh on the run. Drop pass. Avesilia will spin. Drop pass. Yap off the glass. Shot is not good. Rebound cleared by Reyes. Jose with the ball. Studio 300 holding on to a 2-point lead. Jose. Bounce pass to Reyes. Ball goes out of bounds in favor of Zhoosh. That is the third turnover of the ball game for Studio 300. The same number with Zhoosh with 6 and 12 remaining here in the second. The black shirts with the possession. They're down 25-23. Avesilia finds Fernando. Wellington Yap down the post. Back to Fernando. Bounce pass. De La Paz, the jumper that is offline. Rebound by Martin Reyes. Mike Nang to Gamboa. Now at the free throw line. Gamboa. Whoa, no look pass. Straight to the baseline. That is another Studio 300 turnover. Ball going back to Zhoosh. 5 minutes and 45 remaining in the second. Pau Avesilia against Nang. To C with a jab step. Guarded by Kyle Radcliffe Ong. The leaner by C. That is no good. De La Paz, offensive rebound. The putback, he will miss. Fernando tracks down the loose ball to Avesilia. Shot clock at 9. Avesilia, the jumper. Wide left. Rebound by Ong. 5 and 17 remaining in the second. Mark Gamboa says let's slow it down. Nang guarded by C to Reyes. Finds Mike Nang near the baseline. Ball tapped by Yap. C with a save. Hey, nearly stolen. Ball possession stays with Studio 300. Exactly 5 minutes remaining in the second. We have a mandatory substitution. Back to live action here At this juncture, we would like to thank our league sponsors, Jumbo Plastic Linoleum, Kaukai Thai Chicken House, AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products, and Nike Park Access. A Studio 300 turns the ball over for the 5th time. Ball possession going back to Zhoosh. Down by just 2. Here comes JB Aliling. Defended by Go. To Jed Kotoko. Down the post. Kotoko. 4th 3. Short this time. Ball possession going back to Studio 300. Here comes Miguel Villavicencio. Sets up the table for the white shirt. Screen by Julian Gamboa. Villavicencio, mid-range J. He will miss. Ball is tapped. Secured here by JB Aliling. Another attack at the basket here for Zhoosh. Aliling. To Go. Back to Aliling. To Martin Ko, mid-range J. That one rims out. Rebound cleared by Poblete. Forward to Mark Gamboa with 4 black shirts in front of him. Jolo Go. Straight away 3. Jackpot! Wow! Another Jolo Go 3-pointer brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Go now with 11 in the ballgame. 28-23 lead for Studio 300. Kotoko to Martin Ko. Down the post we go. Eugene Go forces up a shot. That is no good. Rebound secured by the white shirts. Jolo Go through traffic. Gets fouled. The foul will be called against number 12. That is JB Aliling. As Jolo Go, former De La Salle Green Archer, heads to the free throw line. And also a shooting guard in the PBA. Nails the first free throw. With 3:28 remaining in the second. The second one for Jolo is also good. That increases Studio 300's lead to 7. As a timeout is requested by Zhoosh. This timeout is brought to you by Nike. Back to live action here. Zhoosh with the possession. They are down by 7. JV Limchutik finds Aliling. Tuko. Limchutik. Corner 3. No good. Rebound by Eugene Go. The putback is short. Rebound by Mark Gamboa. 3:05 remaining here in the first half. Gamboa. Julian Gamboa to Go. The sidestep. Layup is short. Poblete. Offensive rebound. The putback is no good, but he will be fouled. The foul will be called against Jed Kotoko. As Carlo Poblete heads to the free throw line for a pair. He misses the first. Carlo finished with 2 points and 8 rebounds in their February 28 win. He nails the second free throw, 31-23 advantage for Studio 300. Here comes Aliling, defended by Go. To Jed Kotoko with a pump fake. Kotoko to Aliling, trying to go middle. Martin Ko, mid-range J, no good. Rebound by Julian Gamboa. Now with Mark Gamboa. Leads the attack to a cutting Carlo Poblete. Villavicencio with a flyer. Missing the 3. Rebound by Martin Ko. To Aliling. Zhoosh down by 8. Ko powers his way to the basket. Ko will score. 8 now in the ballgame for Martin Ko together with 8 rebounds. Studio 300 ahead, 31 to 25. Mark Gamboa against Lim Chutik. Less than 2 minutes remaining here in the second. Villavicencio for 3. Jackpot! Miguel Villavicencio joining the Studio 300 3-point shooting party. That triple is brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. 9-point lead for Studio 300. Make that 7 as Martin Co knocks down a jumper. A minute and 30 remaining here in the second. Gamboa with a crossover. Gamboa to Julian Gamboa. Villavicencio. Pump fake. Draws closer. Jumper is short. But Gamboa offensive rebound. Recycles the possession for Studio 300. Guarded by Go. Gamboa. Mid-range J. Short. Rebound by Go. Gives it up to Aliling. With a pickup to Ko. Short range jumper. It's good! Martin Ko now with 12 in the ball game. Keeping Zhoosh in step here with Studio 300. 50 seconds remaining here in the first half. Mark Gamboa getting a screen from Julian Gamboa to Jologo. Drops the leather. Julian Gamboa with a pickup to Villavicencio. Shot clock down to 5. Mid-range J. Villavicencio will knock it down. 5 points for Miguel Villavicencio. Studio 300's lead up to 7. Aliling finds Lim Chutik. He goes cross court. Kotoko for 3. He will miss. Rebound by Poblete. Forward to Gamboa. And the foul will be called against Martin Co. Zhoosh not yet in the penalty. The shot clock is off. Studio 300 can go for the last shot of the first half. Gamboa to Villavicencio. He attacks. Kick out pass. Gamboa for 3. Jackpot! Another Studio 300 3-pointer. This time nailed by Mark Gamboa. That 3-pointer is brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. At the half, it's a 39 to 29 lead for Studio 300 over Zhoosh. The third quarter of this ball game when we come back. we welcome you to the second half of action between Studio 300, our defending Stallion Cup champions, against Zhoosh, the 7th season of the Stallion Cup, presented by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Coming to you live from the AYSN Sports Center here in Domingo and San Juan. This is Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. We start off the period with Studio 300 ahead by 10. Jologo pacing them at the end of the first half with 13 points. Backstop by Mark Gamboa, scored 7. Meanwhile, Martin Ko pacing Zhoosh with 12. After the first 20, ball possession now with the black shirts, baseline inbound. Martin Ko to Ian De La Paz. Gian Fernando, corner 3, that is short. Ball tapped out of bounds, ball going the way of Studio 300. 9:39 in the third. Here comes Mike Nang. Ong at the corner to Gamboa. Defended by Fernando. Jologo with a flyer. The three-pointer is short. De La Paz couldn't control the loose ball. Possession stays with Studio 300. Gamboa with an inbound to Jologo. To Kyle Radcliffe Ong for 3. Offline. Rebound by Ian De La Paz. Here comes Martin Ko against Nang, looking for Pau Avicilia. Swings the letter to Fernando. Now with Kotoko. Back to Fernando. To Avicilia. To Martin Ko. Avicilia, open jumper. No good. De La Paz, offensive rebound. To Martin Ko. He spins the hook shot. That one falls in. 14 now in the ballgame for Martin Ko. Mike Nang hands it over to Jologo, defended by Jed Kotoko. To the elbow, to Gamboa, down the post, kick out to Reyes through traffic. Nang, jumper, too strong, long bounce taken there by Nang. Go, open three, no good. Rebound by Ko, rolls a pass to Avicilia. Jed Kotoko with a fake, colliding with Gamboa, and a foul will be called against Kevin Gamboa. Ball stays with Zhoosh. Sideline inbound for the black shirts. Jed Kotoko tasked with the sideline inbound. Still looking for his rhythm in this ball game. Still scoreless. He was the best player of the ball game from last weekend, finishing with 23 points in their 91-78 victory over Element Steel. Missing though. Possession going the way of Studio 300. They are ahead by 8. Crossover by Jologo. Looking for the seam. Lays it in. Goal! Score! Plus the foul. 3-point play opportunity for Jologo, brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. At the stripe, shooting the bonus. It's Jologo. The bonus shot for Jolo is a miss. 10-point advantage for Studio 300. Fernando to Martin Ko. Pau Avicilia to Fernando. Fires a 3. Offline. Rebound by Martin Ko. Put back. The one-hander. He will miss. Tap on the loose ball. One here by the white shirts. Here comes Go. Looking over. Oh! Ong couldn't contain that one. Ball possession going the way of Zhoosh. 7 minutes and 25 here in the third. Pau Avicilia crossing the midcourt line. Defended by Nang. Tokotoko fires a 3. Jackpot! Finally nailing a 3-pointer in this ball game is Jed Kotoko. That 3-pointer brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. That could get him going as his team is down by 7. Nang dives to the floor. Kyle Ong with a triple. That one is a miss. Rebound by Gamboa against Ko. Gamboa. He will miss. Fight for the loose ball taken here by Ko. To Pau Avicilia. Decisive. Kotoko. Another 3. Jackpot! Back-to-back hits by Jed Kotoko. Another three-pointer brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Lead down to 4. For Studio 300. Here comes Go. Martin Reyes provides a screen. Pulls up for 3. That one falls in. Ow. Give him enough space. He will knock it down. Jologo. Another three-pointer brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Abisilia getting an Ian De La Paz screen. The jumper rims out, taken by Reyes. Gamboa now with Mike Nang. Back to Kevin Gamboa. Hounded by Pau Abisilia. To Martin Reyes. Handoff to Go with a flyer. Brings the fire! Back-to-back hits by Jologo. Lead back up to 10. Another three-pointer brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Timeout requested by Zhoosh. This timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. Ay, 5:49 remaining in the third. Back-to-back three-pointers by Jed Kotoko. Jologo answering back with 2 3-pointers of his own. Lead back up to 10 for Zhoosh as Kotoko with a kick-out pass. Abisilia, jumper. No good. Ball tapped out of bounds by whom? By Martin Ko. Possession going the way of Studio 300. Here comes Mark Gamboa. Setting up the table for the white shirts. Martin Reyes, defended by De La Paz. Jologo asking for the ball. Defended by C. And a foul downstairs will be called against Clyde C. No team yet in the penalty. Jologo. 21 in the ball game. Sideline inbound play for the white shirts. Kiko Jose. Slowing things down for the white shirts. To Gamboa. Kick out pass to Reyes. Now with Go. Long 3. Short this time. Rebound by Clyde C. The black shirts are on the run. C. To Ian De La Paz with an easy 2. First 2 points of the ball game for Ian De La Paz. A 47-39 lead though for Studio 300. Gamboa looking for an opening, loses his balance, ball possessions. Going back to Zhoosh. Wellington Yap reports back to the ball game, replacing Martin Ko. Zhoosh down by 8. Here comes Pau Abisilia against Gamboa to C. De La Paz asking for the leather. The scoop shot by C. That is no good. Loose ball. Taken here by C. Fresh 14 for the black shirts. Kotoko with a flyer. Misses on the 3-point try. Yap with the save. Ball goes straight to the Studio 300 bench. 4:25 remaining in the third. We are checking which ball to use now. Kevin Gamboa replaces Kyle Radcliffe Ong. Mark Gamboa yelling out instructions to his 4 other teammates. Studio 300 ahead by 8. Gamboa bounce pass to Reyes, nearly stolen. Now with Go. With C in front of him, cutting is Reyes. Oh, ball nearly stolen by De La Paz. 6 on that Studio 300 shot clock. They inbound from the baseline. Gamboa doing the honors. finds Kevin Gamboa. Quick hitters gets a foul of Wellington Yap as Kevin Gamboa heads to the free throw line for a pair. Martin Co replaces Wellington Yap. Gamboa in their February 28 ball game finished with 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. He knocks down the first free throw. 48-39 advantage for Studio 300. Make that 49-39 as Gamboa knocks down both charities. 4 minutes remaining here in the third. Kotoko to C, to a cutting Martin Cosco. Play up is good. Bluff the foul. Foul will be called against 28 by 18. 26. That is Kiko Jose. 3-point play opportunity for Martin Co. That is brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. 49-41. Check our scoreboard. Score remains the same as Martin Co. Misses on the freebie. 3:47 remaining in the third. Jologo setting up the table for the white shirts. Go. Finds a gap. Goes glass. Shot is no good. De La Paz tracks down the loose ball. He picks it up to Clyde C. Open at the corner. Avesilia with a flyer. No good. Long bounce. Avesilia tracks down the loose ball. Someone is open. Kotoko for 3. Jackpot! 3 3-pointers here in the third for Jed Kotoko. Zhoosh keeping in step here with Studio 300. Gamboa against Avesilia, clearing space. Gamboa gets a foul. Oh. Jed Kotoko, all 9 points scored here in the third. All via the Rainbow Country. As Carlo Poblete is back in the ball game, replacing Martin Reyes. Kiko Jose, replaced here by Miguel Villavicencio. Gamboa, first free throw, that is good. Steadying the ship here for Studio 300 with 3:09 remaining in the third. A 50-44 lead for the white shirts. Make that 51-44 as Mark Gamboa nails both charities. De La Paz hands it over to Avesilia. Defended by Villavicencio to Clyde C from the left. The jumper, no good. Rebound, trapped down by Jologo. Here comes the white shirts on the attack. Go to Villavicencio with a crossover. Villavicencio will attack the middle. Oh, stolen away by Martin Co. Oh, he loses control of the leather. Stolen by Villavicencio. Gamboa asking for the ball. 2:37 remaining here in the third. Gamboa will attack. Dumps a pass to Poblete. Stolen away by Villavicencio. Black shirts on the attack. De La Paz down the post. Hook shot is gone. Deep seal by De La Paz. Scoring down the shaded lane. Studio 300's lead down to 5. Here comes Go. Defended by C. Gamboa offering a screen. Switching over is Ko. Poblete down the post. No one's cutting. Villavicencio for 3. Offline. Rebound by Martin Co. Avesilia to De La Paz. Poblete in front of him. Stretches for the lay-in. De La Paz will score. That's the foul. 3-point play opportunity for Ian De La Paz. Brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Timeout requested by Studio 300. A minute and 55 remaining in the third. Timeout brought to you by Nike Park Access. Back in a bit. A minute and 55 remaining in the third. Ian De La Paz misses though on the bonus. 3-point advantage for Studio 300. Here comes Mike Nang. Defended by Kotoko to Mark Gamboa. Aliling reinserted to the Zhoosh lineup. Gamboa with a crossover to Martin Reyes to Jolo Go. Against Aliling. Go from the middle floater. He will be fouled. The reach in will be called against Jed Kotoko. Jolo Go heads back to the free throw line for a pair as Gian Fernando returns to the ball game, replacing Jed Kotoko. Jologo, the first free throw is good. 12 of 16 for Studio 300 as a group from the free throw line. The second one for Jolo is also a make. 23 in the ball game for Jologo, a 53-48 lead for Studio 300. Here comes Aliling to Martin Ko. Back to Aliling. Guarded by Mike Nang. Finds Fernando. They swing the leather. Aliling to Fernando. Fires a three. No good. Loose ball tracked down there by Carlo Poblete. A minute and 10. Here in the third frame. Mark Gamboa against C. Asking for a clear out. Instead, he goes for a post pass to Martin Reyes. He will attack. Reyes, the hook shot, no good. Rebound secured by Martin Ko. Forward pitch. Slide C off a fake. C will miss. Martin Ko trying to go for the putback. Missing as well. Mark Gamboa will attack. Gamboa against Fernando. Gamboa will miss. Rebound by Martin Ko. Forward to C. Martin Ko drives down the middle. Aliling, kick out pass. C for three. No good. De La Paz will be called for a loose ball foul, and with Zhoosh in the penalty, that will send Martin Reyes to the free throw line for a pair. 33 seconds remaining in the third. Kiko Jose returns to the ball game, replacing Mark Gamboa. Martin Reyes, 5 points, 8 rebounds, and an assist in this ball game. Kyle Radcliffe Ong, meanwhile, replaces Jologo. The first free throw for Martin. That one is offline. Still a 53-48 advantage for Studio 300. Reyes, the second free throw, too strong. Oh, but he gets the ball back. There were three black shirts lurking there. It was the lone guy in white getting the rebound. Studio 300, they swing the leather. Kiko Jose, and a 24-second shot clock violation will be called against Studio 300, failing to cash in on that possession. Ball going back to Zhoosh with 19.9 seconds remaining here in the third. Jed Kotoko quickly back into the Zhoosh lineup. He joins Avesilia, Fernando, De La Paz, and Co. Avesilia, 10 seconds remaining on the game clock. Foul given up by Mike Nang. That is the last foul to give for Studio 300. 9.6 seconds remaining here in the third. Sideline inbound play for Zhoosh. Fernando finds Avesilia, guarded by Nang. Game clock leads 6. Avesilia, Fernando for three. No good. Rebound by Kiko Jose, and at the end of the third, a 53-48 advantage for Studio 300 over Zhoosh. The fourth quarter of this ball game, we expect a tight one when we come back. final quarter between Studio 300 and Zhoosh. A 5-point advantage. The start of the final frame for Studio 300. You're still watching the 7th season of the Stallion Cup presented by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum Villavicencio Corner 3. It's good! That 3-pointer is brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Second 3-pointer of the ballgame for Villavicencio. We'll have to check that as Fernando attacks middle. Layup is good. Quick response by Zhoosh. Studio 300 ahead by 6. Here comes Mike Nang against Avesilia. Bounce pass to Jologo. Fernando sticking to him like Velcro. Go. Corner pass intended for Miguel Villavicencio. Results to a turnover. Oh. Villavicencio could have hyperextended his shoulder. They are outmanned. Hey! And Otoko was fouled by Gamboa. Villavicencio still on the other side of the floor. And he has to be substituted here. And I think it would be Kiko Jose stepping in for Miguel. Ball on the other end. Gamboa called for a foul against Jed Kotoko. Nine minutes and 4 remaining here in the fourth period. Ball possession with the black shirts. Kotoko. Long 3. Wide left this time. Rebound by Martin Reyes. To Mike Nang. Forward pitch. Kiko Jose. Touchdown! Kiko Jose extending Studio 300's lead to 8. Kotoko. Momentarily open. To Avesilia. De La Paz. Jumper. No good. Rebound by Mike Nang. Defended by Jed Kotoko. He picks up the leather. Nang. To Gamboa. To Nang. Bounce pass to Reyes. Now with Jologo. With Fernando on his grill. Go. Looking for space. Go. Ball is stripped. Taken there by Martin Ko. Forward to Avesilia with Reyes in front of him. Avesilia will be fouled. Two free throws will be awarded to Pau Avesilia as he heads to the free throw line. Foul called against number 88, Mike Nang. Avesilia with 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. Leading assist man in this ball game. 58-50 lead for Studio 300 as Jologo gets a breather with Mark Gamboa checking into this ball game. Avesilia now at the stripe, shooting 2. The first one is short. Score remains at 58-50. Avesilia reloads for the second free throw, missing again. Still an 8-point lead for Studio 300. Mike Nang finds Kevin Gamboa down the post against Martin Ko. Gamboa backing down his defender. Gamboa, the lay-in, no good. Nang with offensive board. Reyes tries a 3. Wide right. Ball goes out of bounds. Ball going the way of Zhoosh. 7:52 remaining in the fourth. Avesilia, return pass from Fernando. Martin Ko, ball tapped by Gamboa. The ball stays with Zhoosh. They are down by 8. Ko to Avesilia. Back to Ko. Now with Avesilia. To De La Paz against Reyes. De La Paz spins. He will be fouled. The reach in will be called against number 88. That is Mike Nang. That will be foul number 4 against Nang. 7:36 remaining here in the fourth. Fernando. Inbound from the sideline. Looking for a target. Finds Ko. Back to Fernando. To to Avicilia. Guarded by Mike Nang. Shot clock down to 7. Avicilia. The jumper is offline. Gamboa. Long pitch. Jose will be fouled. The foul will be called against Gian Fernando, his first of the ball game. Kiko Jose heads to the free throw line to shoot a pair. At the stripe, shooting two is Kiko Jose. Knocks down the first. 7 points in the ball game for Kiko Jose. A 59-50 lead for Studio 300. Lining up for the second. Missing on that one. Split on the trip for Kiko. Here comes Avicilia. Defended by Nang. De La Paz offering a pick. Toko with a jab step. Kick out. Avicilia for 3. Jackpot! 3-pointer by Paulo Avicilia. Brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. And that assist from Jeb Kotoko. Likewise is brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. Gamboa, what a shot fake. Draws closer. Kick out to Mark Gamboa. Down the baseline. Kick out pass. Nang for 3. No good. Martin Ko with the rebound. Forward to De La Paz. To Avicilia. Guarded by Jose. To Ko. Mid-range J. Bottom. Lead down to 4. Studio 300. Mark Gamboa against Avicilia. Reyes with the screen. Gamboa doesn't use it. Oh, that is a Studio 300 turnover. Turnover number 13 against the White Shirts. As Jologo and Kyle Radcliffe Ong comes back to the floor to replace Mike Nang and Kevin Gamboa. Zhoosh down by 2 possessions. Jed Kotoko to Avicilia. Guarded by Jose. Avicilia. Kick out to De La Paz. Jumper. Wide right. Rebound by Jolo Go. Martin Go down on the floor. Go. Double team. Gamboa to Ong. Back to Gamboa. Go with a flyer. Brings the fire. Jolo Go. Another 3-pointer brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. 26 in the ballgame for Jolo. Here comes De La Paz, carving space. He spins with a handoff. Martin Ko, one-hander. He will be fouled. The foul will be called against Jolo Go. His first of the ballgame as Martin Ko heads to the free throw line. 18 points, 17 rebounds for Martin Ko. His team is down 62-55. The first free throw for Martin rims out. Still a 7-point advantage for Studio 300. The result in our first ball game, Power Sox Kent Flores and Deckers improves their record to 2-0 after their 87-72 win over Acro City. Chris 2, best player of the ball game, presented by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum after scoring 19 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals. Acro City drops down to 1-1. Power Sox, Kent Flores and Deckers improves their record to 2-0. Kyle Radcliffe Ong finds Kiko Jose. What a play! Martin Reyes will be fouled. The foul will be called against Ian De La Paz. What a find by Kiko Jose. As Martin Reyes heads to the free throw line for a pair. Studio 300 ahead by 6. 5 minutes and 16 remaining here in the fourth. The action continues here at the 7th season of the Stallion Cup. Tune in again on Thursday, March 5, as we have another doubleheader. The first time we're doing a Tuesday night doubleheader here in the Stallion Cup at 8 p.m. We have Element Steel going up against Cool Summer Farm, and our main game scheduled at 9:30. We have Dr. Brown's Champion Lab going up against Link and Co. As De La Paz will score on the putback. Count the basket plus the foul. As Martin Reyes gets tagged with the personal foul. Ian De La Paz, former Stallion Cup MVP at the free throw line. He will be shooting the bonus. Good on that one. Lead down to 5 for Studio 300. Here comes Mark Gamboa, directing traffic for Studio 300. Jologo with C in front of him, stepping back, jumper, no good. Rebound, tracked down by Martin Co. Zhoosh now on the run. To C, De La Paz asking for the ball. Carving space, kick out pass, Avesilia with a flyer. No good. Rebound by Clyde C. And a foul will be called against Kyle Ong. Or could it be Jologo? Oh, Jologo will be called for the foul. And with Studio 300 in the penalty, that will send Clyde C to the stripe for a pair. First one is good for Clyde. 5 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists for the evening for Clyde C. The second charity for Clyde, he will miss. But a rebound by De La Paz. Kick out to C. And a traveling violation will be called against Clyde C. Ball possession going back to the white shirts. Kiko Jose will be... Kiko Jose will be subbed out of this ball game. In place of him will be Mike Nang. Here comes Gamboa. Defended by Pau Avesilia. Gamboa with the ball. Still guarded by Avesilia. Spots up for a 3. That is an air ball. Rebound. Tracked down there by Jed Kotoko. Forward to Avesilia. Pull up 3. Too strong. Long bounce. Taken by Kyle Radcliffe Ong. Outlet pass intended for Gamboa. Telegraph by Pau Avesilia. Zhoosh on the run. Kotoko with the flyer. Shot is no good. Saved by De La Paz. Kotoko grabs the ball. Avesilia for 3. No good. Rebound by Jolo Go. 2 opportunities there for Zhoosh to trim down this lead further. Instead, the ball ends up with Studio 300 ahead 64-60. Jolo Go against C. Screen by Reyes. Go, crossover, the floater, bounces in! Wow! 28 in the ballgame for Jolo Go. A timeout requested by Zhoosh. They are down by 6. This timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. And 24 remaining here in the fourth. A 6-point advantage for Studio 300. Here comes Clyde C. Defended by Jolo Go. Post pass. Ian De La Paz. Kick out to Jed Kotoko. Return pass to Ian De La Paz. Martin Reyes. And the foul away from the ball. And will that be against Kevin Gamboa? Yes, it is. That will send Martin Co to the free throw line. Foul number 3 against Kevin Gamboa. Martin Co heads to the free throw line for a pair. The first one for Martin, that is short. Free throw stories in this ball game. Studio 300 shooting 16 of 23, good for 69%. Meanwhile, Zhoosh shooting just 5 of 14, make that 6 of 15 from the stripe as Martin Co knocks down the second. 2-possession advantage for Studio 300. Here comes Mark Gamboa. Signaling a play here for the white shirts. Defended by Pau Abisilia. Gamboa finds Kevin Gamboa. Backing down Martin Co. Handoff to Jolo Go. Oh, what a spin! Escaping the defense of Carl C. What a move! Oh! 30 piece for Jolo Go. 7-point advantage for Studio 300. Abisilia, open 3, no good. Ball tapped by Reyes, taken here by Jologo. Studio 300, slowing it down. Mark Gamboa, yelling 1-4. Jologo on an island with Clyde C. 4 white shirts. Near the rim, screen, go. 4-3, short. Rebound, Gamboa down the floor. Nang, oh, Mark Gamboa with an escape. Oh. 70-61 advantage for Studio 300. That last 2-minute call by Kuya Anjo Pere is brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum, and another foul will be called against a Studio 300 defender. Mike Nang fouls out of this ball game with 3 points, 4 boards, and 2 assists. That will send Pau Abisilia to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Zhoosh down 70-61. As Kyle Ong replaces Mike Nang. Pau Abisilia now taking the first of 2. The first free throw misses. The free throw woes continue here for Zhoosh. 0 for 2 on the trip for Abisilia. 6 of 17 as a team here for Zhoosh from the free throw line. 9-point advantage for Studio 300. Go. Guarded by Sihin. The chicken wing move by Jolo Go. He gets called for an offensive foul. Ball going back to Zhoosh with 1:40 remaining in the fourth. The black shirts need baskets now. Abisilia to De La Paz against Reyes. De La Paz, he will miss. Martin Reyes with the clear out. Hands it over to Go. An unproductive trip down the offensive end for Zhoosh. Go to Reyes off the pressure release. Back to Go. It spins. Go against C. Fishing expedition. Count the basket plus the foul. Ow. 32 for the evening for Jologo. As Clyde C gets called for the personal foul. Jologo with the continuation. Bonus free throw is got 33 for the night for Jologo. 12-point advantage for Studio 300. Abisilia, elbow J goes in and out. Another rebound for Martin Reyes. A minute remaining in this ball game. Here comes Mark Gamboa. Defended by Abisilia. Studio 300 comfortably ahead by 12. Gamboa will attack. Shot clock down to 7. Gamboa, oh, stolen away by Jed Kotoko. To a streaking Martin Go, lays it in. Ko will finish. 40.1 seconds remaining here in the fourth. 10-point advantage for Studio 300. Gamboa, guarded by Abisilia, and a reach-in foul will be called against Pau Abisilia. Zhoosh not yet in the penalty. There's a sideline inbound play for the white shirts. Reyes finds Go. Screen by... Oh, no look pass. Gamboa with a stretch shot is no good. De La Paz with the rebound. Forward to Martin Co. Shot clock is off. Martin Co, the short stab. Rims out. Rebound by Martin Reyes. Hangs on to the ball. Time runs out. Our final score. It's a 73-61 win for Studio 300 over Zhoosh. Still undefeated in this tournament. They hike their record to 2-0 as Zhoosh drops down to 1-1. This has been Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. Post-game interviews with our best player when we come back. We have here our best player of the ball game brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum Jologo, leading Studio 300 to a 73-63 win over Zhoosh to improve the record to 2-0. Jolo finished with 33 points, 5 rebounds of 6 of 10 shooting from 3-point country. Una muna Jolo, they played you aggressive pero you were still making shots from all over the court. How did you make that happen?
Siguro I stayed aggressive kahit na aggressive version na sa akin. Tapos, yung teammates ko, they're really looking for me. So, sa kanila.
Speaking of your new teammates, in your second season here at the Stallion Cup, how do you find your new team, Studio 300?
Fun din, tulad ng last team ko. And yun naman, para lahat naman dito mababait and welcoming sila lahat.
Well, a good start for your team. You're now at 2-0, but this is a long tournament. 11 games to go for Studio 300. What is your outlook for the remainder of the elimination round?
Siguro, we need to stay consistent and play as a team the remainder of the whole season.
Again, the game was streamed live over at the official YouTube page of the Stallion Cup. Anyone you want to greet or give a shout out?
Shout out to family ko and thank you Lord.
That's it. Okay, we are best player of the ball game brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum, fellow Green Archer, Jologo, leading Studio 300 to this victory. Action continues here on Tuesday at the 7th season of the Stallion Cup. This has been Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. Have a great night ahead, everyone.